Here we are with the FXR. You'll take note of the wheel being out. Long story short, master cylinder gave up the ghost, so got a new master cylinder, and I went ahead and got a new reservoir. I'm going to replace the line between them, put a stainless steel line on there. I went ahead and rebuilt the brake caliper. So I've got all nice and fresh new brake caliper here. Waiting on new set of these rubbers to come in. One of these guys is split. There it is. It's split. Get some light in here. Got a new one. I'm just basically replacing everything on it. Yeah, so got this all apart, getting it all cleaned up, working on it. Guess what I find out? Ultima makes a bracket for the FXR, uses 3/8/16 hardware that didn't come with it, with a 4-piston caliper. So what I have here are 4 chrome 3/8/16 by 7/8 inch long bolts, and we're gonna put this on there, see how it does. Now, one thing I thought was a little interesting is that when this bolts up and sits up there, so it came with this one spacer. I bought these from Ace. These are just a pair of 1/8 inch bronze bushings, and then this is a 14 gauge machine bushing. And the reason for that is that when this goes up on here, I'm almost certain that this remains. It does. It's all nice and flat through here. So there's no way with this bracket, I need to space this out. And that's what these 2 bronze bushings will do. So I'll put this on here to space this out so it's spaced back on there. I have no idea. It's not like these came with instructions. But I figure I'll document out, you know, what it takes. Let's do this. Alright, so let's take a look at what it takes to install this Ultima bracket on here. So I had dropped, obviously, the whole wheel out in order to get the axle out, I had to get the exhaust out of the way, etc., etc. So the bracket here, let's make sure you got plenty of light. Oop, there we go. So the bracket goes toward the inside, up next to the that wheel spacer. Then you get the bracket, and you get the actual wheel spacer. What that does is it sets up for the bracket to be installed, or the caliper rather, to be installed to the bracket. Now, as part of this, I had to loosen this guy up so I could actually get to it. Every one of these bolts are 3/8/16, 7/8 of an inch long. Both those bolts and the 2 bolts that go on the back here. Put a little dab of Loctite on each of them because it's a Harley. So I'm going to finish bolting all this in. Obviously, I don't have any of this actually adjusted. I got to finish adjusting all that and then run. I'll make sure that my line will actually reach. And it looks like it should be fine because I had to replace my master cylinder, and I went ahead and replaced the master cylinder reservoir. Master cylinder reservoir. All right, let me finish getting this bolted together. All right, so we're installed. Hopefully you guys can see this. I've got the 4-piston caliper on there. I kind of need to maybe think about getting a new rotor at some point here. I did end up cutting the bar here down so it didn't stick out so far. I didn't want it to interfere with my ability to get my my exhaust on. Other than that, no, this has done a fantastic job. This 4-piston caliper, you know, goes up nicely. You can see I've got the braided stainless steel line in there. I've got a really good feel. I love it. Feels real nice. So I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out, all things considered. Tucks up in there neatly, nicely. I do have new wheels that are going to go on the FXR. I actually found a new old stock Thunderstar for the front, and I'm trying to find an equally good condition Thunderstar for the rear. And I think once I get those on, that'll probably be about the time that I go ahead and see about getting the full FXRT kit in there. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. New master cylinder over here, looking a little, or master cylinder reservoir anyway. The master cylinder itself, of course, is down in there with my new switch. Just a stainless steel line, runs up. Easy peasy. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed. This little Ultima bracket has done a nice job. It done did good. So yeah, Rear brake upgrade on an FXR, pretty straightforward. Had to do a little bit of spacing, nothing major. It's run fantastic. I've had it on here now for a few years, so it's done fantastic. I really can't say enough good. It's so much better than that stock caliper, that's for sure. Even rebuilt, the stock caliper just has real garbage feel. This is much better. So, why did I bother to upgrade the rear brake? For the same reason I upgraded the front brakes, the Brembos, because we have a 117 that's going to go in here. So I think that'll be a whole lot of fun. I do still have the 107 to go into the softy as well. That still has to happen. I've got the 6-speed buried up here. My projects have gotten out of hand. It is a whole lot of mess out here. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this weekend just doing some cleanup. But rear brake upgrade on an FXR, highly recommended. Feels so much better. I've got all brand new everything in there. I've got stainless lines front and rear now. My brakes feel pretty good on there. Pretty happy with how it goes. So yeah, I'm still trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you found this useful, consider hitting like, subscribe, you know, share, all the things, all the YouTube things that we have to talk about out there. So there we go, upgraded brakes. Upgraded rear brake on the FXR. Hopefully you guys found this useful or entertaining. I'm not trying to be entertaining, that's my problem. All right, rear brake FXR has been upgraded. Very happy with it. I'm happy with how this Ultima kit has gone. Yeah, hopefully this will... I'm beginning to see why people do all these scripting. Well, there you go. After a few years, well, there you go. I've had the rear brake on there for about 5 years now. I'm very happy with how it performs. It's given me no problems at all. You know, I've got stainless steel lines. I did the Brembos up front as well. I'm very happy with how the brakes on this now work. It's got plenty of stop for me, which is good, because with that 117 I'm going to put into it, I need some whoa for the go, as it were. Once I get all of that set up with the FXRT, I think I'll be pretty much done with the bike. I've still got to come up with a paint job and all. I'm going to talk to Keeb about that, because he's the paint guy. I make it run well, he makes it pretty. I'm not, well, obviously I'm not good at pretty. Look, it's just a mess. It's all dirty. But hopefully this has been useful for you, and I hope you'll consider subscribing, hit the like button, share it, comment down below, all those kinds of things. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and with your help, I might be able to make that happen. Just saying. But as always, thanks for watching.